Hey folks, I'm Joe Bucher for Joe Bucher Outdoors, and the subject today is changing out your hooks, replacing your hooks. Now, why would you want to replace your hooks? Well, for one, if you catch a fish on one, you damage the hook, or you've got to cut the hook out to save the fish if it's badly hooked, you need to have replacement hooks so you can quickly do that. Another reason to change your hooks is to upsize or downsize the hook depending upon the situation you're faced with. For example, when I'm using a crankbait, like our famous depth raider here, I will often use smaller hooks when I want more buoyancy on the bait, and I'll use larger hooks when I want less buoyancy or I want more depth, or if I want to get extreme speeds out of the bait, for example, trolling, I'll go to an oversized hook because it creates more keel under the lure. Yet at the same time, I might drop, this is, by the way, this is a 2/0 or a 3/0 hook on this bait right here, and I may drop down to a 1/0 hook if I want more buoyancy, if I want to run a bait with a lot of up and down action over weeds. If I want to run it deeper and I want more keel, I'll use a larger hook. So those are other reasons when you want to change a hook. Now, a third reason is to simply upgrade the hooks you're using. If you got one of your favorite lures that you've used for years, you're going to wear the hooks out. If you sharpen it any length of time, you're going to just wear the barb out, wear the point out. If you hook a couple of rocks with it, you're going to have to change the hooks out eventually. And that's why you always want to keep replacement hooks in your box, either in bulk, or you can get these hook replacement kits from JBO at your favorite dealer or on our website, Joe Bucher Outdoors website. But the big thing is being able to replace your hooks. One last thing I want to point out too is what I often do a lot, especially with small spinners, is I will go to a way oversized hook just to gain extra casting weight as well as hookability with the lure. So a lot of times I'll do that too. A lot of guides do that, by the way, too. At the same time, this big hook will make the bait run deeper, and it also is going to be less weedless. So if I was fishing over really thick weeds, I might want to change this large hook out for a smaller one so that it will flow through the weeds better and run a little higher. So there's all kinds of reasons why you want to do that, why you want to change the hook out. But the bottom line is, carry some replacement hooks. You can get it from Joe Bucher Outdoors. You can get them at your favorite sporting goods dealer. And the key thing is always upgrade your hooks and keep an eye on those hooks, because let's face it, no matter how good your rod and your reel and your leader and your line is, or your lure, if your hooks are weak or bent or undersized or you're not sharp, you're going to probably miss that fish. So always make sure your hooks are in tip-top condition.